Lacrosse 605. We're here with Jack McNeill from Furman men's lacrosse team. You're a long stick midfielder, right?
Yeah, a long stick midfielder, that's right.
Okay, and a defenseman, I noticed. So how did you get involved with lacrosse in the first place, Jack?
At a young age, I had a neighbor who played, and then also my good friend Jorgen, who you talked to earlier. We played in his neighborhood because he had some kids that lived there that were older. They played at Jefferson, and they were really good, and so they taught us to play and got into it and loved it.
So you got to play with some older guys?
Yeah, no, we actually started. I remember the first time I ever played with a deep hole in my hands was in Jorgen's neighbor's backyard, and he was like teaching me all this stuff. And then that day I went to practice, and I was like, Coach, like I'm gonna play defense. And he was like, oh, great, sounds good. And then the rest is history.
Because it got you to Furman, right?
Well, it did. Yeah, I mean, it got me to college. That's the big thing.
So what's it like playing college lacrosse?
There's a lot of things that are super similar, or I should say just comparative from high school to college. But the one thing that isn't is just the numbers. We have like 60 guys on the team, just, well, give or take a few. I don't remember the exact number, but it's really incredible the bond that's forged through the work that we put in every day during the week, in the off season and during the regular season, and those guys, I got 55 couches that I could crash on, they've got my back, and it's a wonderful feeling to have that type of environment. And my coaches are like, they're also part of that. It's different in the coach-player relationship, but they're so helpful, and they've had such an impact on me as a person.
And when you play team sports, that is like a second family, isn't it?
Totally. I mean, it's like you got another dad and you got brothers, A
lot of brothers. Now, where are all your brothers from?
Oh, my brothers are from all over. I've got a lot of friends in New York, a lot of friends in Baltimore, Maryland in general, but concentrated in the Baltimore area, which is unsurprising in lacrosse.
Yeah, it's kind of a big lacrosse.
Yeah.
Hot seat right there, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. They call it the hotbed.
Yes.
And then North Carolina. Well, since I've been in South Carolina, there's some players from Georgia and North Carolina that are on my team that I'm close with. So.
Awesome. Well, it's always fun to talk to a college player and let the players around here know that there are other options to keep going with the game.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing that I love to tell these kids is I'm like, may your limits be your own. You take this as far as you want to go, and there's some kids that'll totally take advantage of that, and there's other kids that will only really want it just for the social aspect, and that's the greatest part about lacrosse is really that it's so much more than just a game.
There's a lot of room for all kinds of agendas coming in, right?
Oh, of course. I mean, everything.
So now you got a snapshot of South Dakota lacrosse today, of this part of the state. What, in your estimation, could help the program grow and help lacrosse grow across the state?
Oh, I mean, the biggest thing is just kids playing. You see kids playing outside, and you're like, God, what's that sport? And it grows. But I would say that and camps, skill development camps, and trying to establish like a high school league, and it's just going to keep rolling. It's one of those things where once it starts, it usually doesn't stop.
Yeah, we think so too. All right, Jack. Well, thanks a lot for taking time with us at Lacrosse 605 and for coming here. Now let's go enjoy this Creators game a little.
Of course, yeah, we'll do. Thank you.